We have community partners from Central Logan that we've invited along to be able to pick what's important for us to focus on for 100 days when we come to our children. And we're really discussing why we want our parents to feel loved and safe to part of the community, and trying to define what area we really want to take on for the next 100 days when it comes to making our families feel loved and safe in Logan.
There's so many different people from different backgrounds, and they've all come together to share and improve the community. It's amazing to see these community connections in action and to have such a broad range of ideas to surround everybody and to shape the way that we can make Logan better for their families and children.
With my interest pretty well, as a speech pathologist, I'm really interested in language, and I think it's really important that we're considering the language in how we even frame what we're setting out to achieve.
Everyone feels really passionate about how they want to help families, particularly vulnerable families or families that feel that they haven't had the opportunity to get the best support for their children. So we're really trying to focus on how do we bring new families, new communities who haven't been connected to a hub or connected to a cultural space, that they're able to do that.
There are a lot of supports here in Logan, but how do we get everybody to be aware of them and have the ability to access that so that you can improve the overall community health of Logan and improve, I guess, that community spirit, that community ability to support each other and that sense of community, which I think sometimes we've lost, where everybody's helping everybody else.
100 days is just an opportunity to action and work together in a particular challenge, and the 100 days is just making us really focus and be action orientated over the 100 days so that we can achieve a specific outcome that we want for our children in Logan.
But in terms of connection, I think what we're looking at is connection to community hubs, connection to online services, connection to family, friends, kin.
There's been a lot of different perspectives. There's been a wealth of people from different walks of life. So I must admit, they've had different challenges to me. So what I find challenging in my life, sometimes they make me feel accepted that everyone has challenges and that they are facing things both similar and different.
The power of collective impact, the power of listening to people that might not normally speak up, and the good old mind mapping activities, just getting everyone's thoughts down and hashing it out in quite a lot of detail.
Oh, vulnerable can come in many, many different forms. You can look at families who appear to be quite successful, wealthy, seem to have everything there. There is still vulnerability in there. I think isolation, and that can happen in so many ways. With social media and everything out there, we still are very vulnerable. Everybody in the community can be vulnerable, and having those connections reduces your vulnerability, and that's what we want to do.
I think that Logan is often, particularly Central Logan, the area we're focusing on, is often referred to as the Las Vegas Strip because there's so many services, but they're not services that are actually culturally safe or culturally appropriate or particularly know how to work with our communities. So places like the hubs or the cultural connections that they have with their support groups are actually safer spaces, and if those services were able to connect more with those places like the hubs and cultural communities, that would actually bridge that gap.